What's up, nerds?
What's up, nerds? Goz Master here with another Magic the Gathering puzzle quest. Today's quest, another spoiler from the newest set, Edge of Eterneties. I'm a little quiet because I'm in my home office here and I got people in the office in the house, so I'm trying to keep it low. But as always, really excited to share this one with you. Appreciation and gratitude to Webcore for including me in spoiler season. As always, you guys rock. I appreciate it. So if you guys aren't following them or aren't in the game and you're watching this somehow magically, click the link below, get the game downloaded, and join the Discord. We'd love to have you there and teach you how to play the game. With that said, let's get to our spoiler card. Alpharael Stonechosen, a 16 mana legendary ward, 3/3 black human cleric creature. Ward, discard a card at random. So if Greg wants to take a shot at our Alpharael, he's going to have to discard a card at random from his hand. We appreciate that. He probably won't do it, but just in case, there you go. So if a creature or support, so when this creature attacks, if a creature or support was destroyed, exiled, or a warp effect triggered this turn, your opponent loses half their life rounded up. So if you're not familiar with the warp mechanic, Webcore spoiled a card the first day that the warp mechanic works very similarly to Cycle, except that the mana does not drain from the top of your hand, it drains from the bottom of your hand. So when you exile a card from your hand, it drains from cards that have mana at the bottom of it. So the question becomes, if I have a card beforehand, when I would do cycling, if the card I was cycling had the mana in it, I would actually exile that card and it would take the mana from the card that you were exiling. So if I take this card, I put it at the bottom, let it rest first, take your finger off it, and then exile the card, does it take the mana from that card, or does it take it from the next card that has that mana and reduce it? I don't know. We'll figure that out. But that's the way that warp mechanic works, very much like cycling, except that it drains the mana from the bottom of your hand up, which is the way it should have always been. I much prefer that versus the cycling version. So well done, Webcore. That's the way warp mechanic works. So this card specifically is when this creature attacks, if a creature support was destroyed, right? So if you cast a spell before you attack and you destroy a creature, opponents or your own, or you did the warp effect, so you basically cycled with mana drawn from the bottom of your hand, prior to the attack, then your opponent loses half their life rounded up. So if they've got 25 life, well, they're down to 13 because you go down half, it's 12.5, so they round up, 13, there you go. So what can we do with this card? Listen, I don't know if you know this, but we've got a full barrage of creatures we can have on board that take half life. The first one is Unstoppable Slasher. That guy takes half the life per attack. So every time you hit somebody with him, you actually are doing half damage. Give that guy double strike and do some damage. The other one is Master of Cruelties. If you're not familiar with that, that's a 20 mana card. It's black and red. So you can have yourself a little black card divorce party where these guys are all taking half. Terrible, but true. Hilarious. Relax. It's a game. We're having fun. That said, in this case, these three creatures combined could actually do some massive damage to your opponents by taking half their life damage. I'm actually very excited to play with those and to see what shenanigans we can get up to between Alpharael, Master of Cruelties, and Unstoppable Slasher. We can see their life totals drop very, very quickly. This is the first time I've ever seen 3 creature cards in standard meta that has those capacities all at once. We've had like 1 historically. Now we've got 3 all at the same time. Brutal. What do you think? Is this card worth pursuing? Is this going to be a chase card for you? I want to get it, and I will get it. Thank you, Webcore, I hope. Just to go experiment and play with this Mythic card with the rest of these. So get in the Discord if you haven't already joined the chatter there. This is going to be a good set. I'm very excited. If you want to see the rest of the chase cards that have been made public, get into the Discord. We have a full list in there. And as always, my friends, until our next quest, yabba dabba doo. Swords up. Talk to you soon.